We have apprehended a dangerous experiment. Where is he?
He escaped.
He's trying to find the police cruisers.
Well, it has been 23 years since Experiment 626 crash landed in Hawaii and in our hearts. And now Lilo and Stitch is back in theaters for big premiere, reimagined but rooted in the same heartwarming approach to Hawaiian culture. And we're so pleased to be able to talk story about this live action. Joining us is the writer Chris Wright and one of the stars, Kaipo Dudoit, who plays David. So nice to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And the day of the premiere, I know you have a busy day ahead, so thanks for making time for Good Morning Hawaii.
Of course.
Thank you, of course.
Well, let's start with you and talk about this. This is a live action remake. Of course, people know the story. They fell in love with both Lilo and Stitch. And how did you hold true to the original, but also introduce some fresh elements?
Exactly that. I think it's when you're taking on something that's this beloved by everyone around the world, but especially people here in Hawaii, you just want to do it justice. And so it's about finding what the heart of the movie is. Of course, it's about ohana. Ohana means family. It's also about being broken but still good, and just finding ways in live action to just kind of deepen the relationships between, especially between the humans, and expand the world a little bit.
And Kaipo, I got to say, you do a fantastic job in the movie too. How fun is it to be part of this story and to see fans react to it now?
Yeah, just definitely very honored to be a part of this great project, representing Hawaii, representing Hawaii's people. Yeah, and I'm just overwhelmed with a lot of joy and so grateful. Yeah.
What were some of the challenges and some of the most rewarding parts of doing this film for both of you guys?
The challenges is just honestly just writing something that feels like it's distinct enough to exist as its new thing, but also pays homage enough to the original. But the fun of it, at least for me, there's so many parts that were fun, but it was working here on the island with the crew and with this great cast, and I can't wait for the rest of the world to see that there's so much talent here in Hawaii. Maya, Kaipo, Sydney, everybody that's on screen, and just to really celebrate what Hawaii is.
Was there that feeling truly of ohana on set? You guys spent a lot of time together making this movie.
Yeah, definitely. It was like a long 2 years or so. So everyone got very much acquainted with each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, just on the same vein of what he said, because there were a lot of local people, a lot of Hawaii people, for me as an actor, you kind of couldn't veer off from what other people might think David should be or like the story should be. So there was a lot of pressure, but I think it was, in that kind of way, it was very loving environment because everyone wanted to do well and wanted to do this movie justice and represent Hawaii well. So yeah.
And you absolutely do that. I was so blessed to be able to watch it with cast and crew over at Wednesday at the premiere and so forth. And there are those little nods, the little winks to the local kama'aina as well.
Yeah, there is. That's been the best part, is hearing people that say, hey, that's a Hawaii joke, or hey, we recognize that guy, that little cameo. It's for Hawaii.
And I gotta touch on the music. We talked with Naija and Zaya and so forth, but the soundtrack is fabulous to this.
Yeah, Dan Romer did an incredible job on the score, but also we were able to bring Iam Tangi in to sing on Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, and my mom's choir for Kamehameha School's Children's Chorus, and so it's still, obviously anytime you're doing a story about Hawaii, music is going to play a part, but especially Lilo and Stitch.
And the Kamehameha, they are fabulous, and having that touch of ohana for you personally had to add an extra layer to the Lilo and Stitch experience.
It's been just surreal, honestly. So yeah, I was 9 years old when the first one came out, and I went to the original premiere, and then 23 years later, we're on the blue carpet for the premiere of this one. With my mom again. She looks the same. But it's so cool because, we've been saying it, but it's really true that, of course, ohana is on the screen, but like you said, it's also just the way that we've made it. It's just a whole family affair.
You get to come home too, and we have the best movie snacks. You gotta have the kakimochi, the hurricane popcorn, right?
Got a hurricane popcorn, gotta do it.
Well, thank you both so much. Congratulations on the movie. Go see it, Lilo and Stitch in theaters now. It's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.